possum, and it was just in a small tree, and we shook that possum out, and it hit the ground, and everybody beat those gray shoes off.
Grandma Bryant told that story.
But you wasn't on the gun.
Yeah,
Guns in bad shape.
the possum got away, but his shoes.
His shoes just wouldn't sew.
Y'all been hunting with a shotgun. He would
Yeah, that's how
never
you-
made it out of there.
Well, you know, we didn't have flashlights or anything. We blamed it on. I didn't hit his shoes.
No, of course.
They never did sew. That's how you catch a possum. You know, when you scared, it'll play dead.
Play possum.
Yeah, they
And then
play
you
possum.
beat it. Hey,
That's
Wayne,
what
You
playing
hit them till
possum
they do
turns.
this way.
You've heard the term playing possum. That's what it is. You hit a possum and he'll saw up.
hey, Wayne, what was that pony that you had to drink the Coca-Cola for you?
Minnie Pearl.
Minnie
Minnie Pearl.
drinking.
The world's smallest
Tell them
mule.
about your racing.
Yeah, Brown Ellis on the Kaiser
She's the
Freedom.
one that kicked me right there.
Yeah,
You remember
yeah,
that?
yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
she
you,
was fast.
you were feeding her a Coke and I was standing behind her.
Yeah, she fast.
And you said, twist her tail. And I did, he was feeding her a Coke and I twisted that tail and she caught me right in the chest.
But she loved Coca-Colas, and to get her to do anything is sort of like rewarding a dog when you're training him. You can get her to do anything with a Coca-Cola. And Brown Ellis on that Kaiser Fraser dealership he was talking about a while ago, and since I was just a puny runt, didn't weigh anything, and they was having, you know what a plug horse race is? It's a horse race where you can just enter any horse, any kind of horse, mule, anything.
Horses that are on the way to the blue factory.
Yeah. They was having a plug horse race at Emory Gap stock car track. It was a dirt track. And he wanted me to ride his world's smallest mule, Minnie Pearl, in that race.
Was that Brownie Ellis's?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Brown, yeah. Yeah, and he gave me several Coca-Colas, and he said, now, if she gets stubborn on you, just give her a Coke and soothe her down. But we got to the racetrack, and we lined up. That's all the tutoring I got. It's just like the Golden Gloves. You know, I didn't have any training. I didn't know how to ride.
We didn't have any training in it.
No.
How old were you?
He's 19.
Probably 9 or 10.
I
I
don't
don't know. So we moved it. I was probably 9. But they lined the horses up. And me and old Minnie Pearl was out on the end because she was so small. And they went on the PA system and announced this being the world's smallest mule, blah, blah, blah. To keep your eye on her. And Brown had failed to tell me in all the training that Minnie Pearl was, she would panic under loud noise. And guess what? They started the race with a gun.
Oh, no.
Minnie Pearl didn't go the same direction as the other. She turned around and went the other way.
Running from that gun.
And we left that track meeting the others. And I had no Coca-Cola. I couldn't reach it. Yeah. She finally gave out, and they put a harness on her and put her back in the truck. But that's my beginning and end of horse racing.
Well, what I said a while ago about twisting her tail, it wasn't you, it was Brownie Ellis. We was loading it, we had her going up the ramp. And I was walking behind
Twist
her.
her tail,
And
she'll go.
yeah, she stopped about halfway up the ramp.
Yeah.
And Sonny said, Don, twist her tail and get her started again. And I reached up and got her tail and twisted it, and she kicked me plumb off. Walked away.
She was, I think they did have papers on her. She was, in fact, the world's smallest mule, but she wasn't big as a donkey. Smaller than a donkey.
Well, I heard there was a pig you knew personally.
Huh?
I heard there was a pig you knew personally.
Now, everything we raised on the farm had a name, and
Yeah.
the destination was
Yeah.
Well, who was that pig?
That was Haircut.
Haircut's the one that I wouldn't eat for breakfast.
a white pig, and got him when he was just small, and Wayne was the one that took care of him and raised him, and it come time to slaughter him. And he named him Haircut because between his ears, his hair grew up straight up and was just flat as a flat top. Haircut. And Wayne named him Haircut. We slaughtered him, and we were sitting at the breakfast table one day, and it was some of his bacon, and Wayne wouldn't eat. And Dad asked him why he wasn't eating, and Wayne said he didn't want to. Dad asked him why, and he said, well, that bacon is part of Haircut. Me and Haircut, I knew him personally. He's my buddy. Yeah, but the way you said I knew him personally, Dad didn't even know you knew what personal is. Yeah.
Who was it that castrated the bull?
We were coming back from Disney.
That was Fat Ryan.
He did what?
Castrated.
I thought you and Wayne castrated one.
Yeah.
Tried to.
Oh, good. Yeah, I guess it was. We thought Fat had taught us how to do it. Oswald.
Yeah. Jared and Oswald. He castrated Oswald.
No, he showed us how.
Oh.
And we didn't know how. I thought we did.
Oh no.
We tried to. Well, we got it done. That'd be George. Me and George.
Queen was the.
I've got video of
show
this after.
cow, wasn't she?
Yeah, we took her to Knoxville. And you know why? We got a participation ribbon, and the judges told us. George and I judged one class, but that cow had 5 tits, and we didn't know it. Had little bitty tits.
Yeah.
And as many times, yeah, we got participation, and the judges told us that she would have been blue label if it hadn't been for that 5th tit on her back.
Huh.
So, what about that story about you painting a jet job?
That was Paul Renfro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's when I was working at Whitewood.
Called
and
it very little.
I had a 46 Chevrolet, and I got it from Charlie Robinson. And I was working at the Whiteway, and one night I decided if there wasn't anything happening at the service station, and I thought, well, I'll just paint my car. And I had some black paint, and I painted it that night. And it was in the summer, and it was one of those what they call 20-footers. Oh, it shined under those lights like you wouldn't believe, 20 feet away. And Paul Renfro, he worked day shift. No, yeah, he worked day shift. And he came in that morning, and he said, he didn't go look at it or anything, but it was sitting under those lights, and it was shining like a new penny.
Had a few mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah, had bugs. I didn't even think about the bugs sticking to it. He said, who painted your car? And I said, I painted it last night. He said, you painted it. I painted it with a brush. And he didn't go out and really look at it, but it looked good. I painted over
They
rust.
didn't have good paintbrushes
I painted over rust and all. And it was rusty. Because one of the fenders blew off.
Yeah,
Back,
we
sat down in the window.
blew the fender off.
Yeah. But he said, how about, he had a 38, 39 Chevrolet.
Jet job.
And he was one of the best mechanics around, and he had really made a fast car out of it. And he said, and everybody called it the jet job. And he said, how about painting an old jet job for me? And I said, well, bring it over here. I said, I'll paint it tonight if things are not too fast. And I said, I've got plenty of paint left. And he brought it up. And I painted it. had his son bring him to work, or his wife, and he pulled in, and that car looked just as good as mine did, at 20 feet. But his wasn't rusty. I mean,
He's a good looking boy.
yeah, and ran like a jet. And he walked out there and said, "Good gosh." I said, "What?" He said, "Well, look at it." And I said, "Will you ask me to paint it?" I said, he said, "It's not, it doesn't look like yours." And I said, "No, look. Get a little closer." He finally took it somewhere and had it painted.
Didn't have any choice, did he?
No, he didn't. Because that was a nice, I mean, he had spent a lot of money on this.
It's like Virgil Hicks used to wash his with kerosene.
And then come over
Went
that
out on that dirt road.
Looked like a mud ball.
And he'd go
The
down through
highway.
there and the dust would fly and it'd settle on that
Why would
kerosene.
he wash it with kerosene?
Oh, it made it look good.
Oh, it'd shine.
Oh.
It'd clean all the sludge.
It would make a 20-footer out of it.
Yeah, it would clean it good, yeah. But it would shine like their money until you got in the dust. The dust did coat it.
Is that Dana Lee?
They're going to let the dog out and get the laundry off the thing.
Well, then the two of you and Tom, see the watermelons, that's somebody's.
What's that? Yeah. What's that?
Stealing
Orange
watermelon.
Beef when Tommy was out at the house one time and we went over there to get watermelons.
Oh, yeah.
And it was along the edge of the lake, the hillside along the edge of the lake. And we knew Mr. Osborne.
Alice.
No, it was, we worked with his brother in the hotel.
Oh, yeah, Carl.
We knew him,
Yeah.
and but Tommy wanted to steal some watermelons. So we went over there, and we got two apiece. And Tommy was, we heard a truck coming, and Tommy was the first one with his watermelons, and he came running down that path. And the rest of us was behind him. You remember when? Yeah, he came down that hillside carrying those two watermelons and went and ran the path, turned that way down the edge of the water, and he ran right off in the lake with those two watermelons, one under each arm, and it floated him there for a minute.
Actually, it was a good thing you had them, I guess. Yeah, that path made a turn and it went right along the edge.
Yeah, he didn't make the turn. I was talking to him about that. He no longer got.
Did he deny it?
No, he didn't deny it.
But y'all have a zip line?
Yeah, but we didn't tell Hubert how we stopped him. Hubert Clark.
The neighborhood sissy.
Yeah. We took cable and ran it from it was the trolley that came out where you unloaded hay, with a fork, raise it up. Well, we tied that cable to that, and then we ran it. Oh, it was, I guess, far from here to that corner of the house, downhill. And boy, it would be flying by the time you got to the other
You had
end.
to jump off when you got out there.
Well, yeah, that we didn't tell Hubert that.
No, we forgot.
But
Just slipped your mind,
we called it a trolley, and you had to hold on to the bar because it had this bar, steel bar, ran through a alley. And we were riding that thing down and having it, and that cable was tied to one of the apple trees there in the orchard. And Hubert came down and he kept wanting to ride it, so we didn't tell him anything. He was one of those guys you couldn't tell anything. We didn't tell him, you about 10, 15 feet before you get to the tree, you need to turn loose. He did. And he hit that tree. It's a wonder it didn't hurt him.
Yeah.
He never did get the message we didn't like him.
That was Ariel's nephew.
Ariel Clark.
Yeah.
warts on this hand. And I was showing her on her front porch there one day, I was showing her those warts. And she said, well, I can get rid of those for you. And I said, how? And she went in the house and got a straw. Broom straw, yeah. And she said, hold your hand over here. And I held it over there, and she kept scratching those warts with that broom straw. And when she got a hole in one, she'd stick it down in it. And I don't know whether that's what got rid of my warts or not. And she would say something when she did it. And those warts gradually went away. I don't know.
She works some voodoo on you, Don.
Well, I never did believe in voodoo. Now, Miss Fat Wright's mother was a witch.
Yeah.
Who? It was
Yeah.
Fat Right.
Fat, right?
She
Well,
didn't
I never heard his mom was a witch.
Well, everybody thought she was.
Well, what did she do that was worth thinking she was a witch?
Well, she would get out. They had a dug cistern that never did have any water in it, and she would get out there. Well, she had a baby to die, and they couldn't find it, and everybody thought it was down in that cistern because she would get out. She was about half nuts. She would get out singing and walking around that cistern.
Most of the time it was lightning.
Oh yeah, during a storm or.
She would, some kind of ritual she'd do every time it started lightning.
Well, her son, Fat, he was overweight and all, but
You don't say. Old Fat was overweight.
well, he was just a kid. But he took the mumps, and they fell on him, and she castrated him.
Oh, you told me that before.
Yeah,
What?
that was him.
Wait, what?
The mumps. He had the mumps, and if the mumps fell on you, you were in trouble.
If you got mumps?
No, if what they call fall on a male,
Oh.
they would. It
Oh.
would
They fall.
Oh,
Yeah, they fall to your testicles.
okay.
That's what stops them.
And it makes you sterile.
And she castrated?
And she castrated her.
Her son.
And
Back then, all the medication they had was sulfur and lard.
just like you do a pig, we castrate.
Big sulfur and lard, that was the first treatment.
We'd castrate pigs. You remember that?
Yeah.
Fat come down to help us castrate pigs. And we'd hold the pigs, and Fat would get down there and he'd squeeze them. You know, until you got them real tight, and he'd take that razor and cut them and squeeze them out. And then he would put turpentine and lard and just fill it full. And we'd turn those pigs loose, and they looked like a balloon with the hair coming out of it.
Squealing. That reminded me of when Hadacol come out. You remember that? It was Hadacol was a liquid, and it
Oh,
was
I remember Hadacol.
supposed to give you energy and make you grow and give you good health. And I was always puny, couldn't gain weight. I didn't eat a whole lot. So Dad wanted me to get in a growing mode and gain a little weight, and he bought a Hadacol.
That's right.
Yeah, and I started taking that Hadacol, and I learned later that they had to call it something, so they called it Hadacol. But I didn't know it, but I knew I felt different when I took the Hadacol. There was some of the family sitting on the porch, Mother and Dad. I was out in the yard. Boy, I was just doing flips and cartwheels and just having all kinds of energy. Dad said, you know, that Hadacol working. They didn't know I was drunk.
I remember.
It was 80% alcohol.
I remember when Mother. Well, I guess we were married, and she was taking Hadacol. Do you remember it?
It was a high content of alcohol.
We weren't married because we'd come in from school, get off the school bus, and she'd be dancing around and just I've told you that it reminded me of Andy Griffith. Mother, his mother.
Aunt B.
Yeah, Aunt B. Yeah, Aunt B.
When the snake oil
Yeah,
salesman came to
yeah,
town.
that's about the way Happy affected Mother.
Yeah,
And looking for National Potato Week and everything else.
Yeah,
had to call it something.
Who was Carl Pierce?
he lived next door to us in Oklahoma City.
He taught my brothers how to cuss.
We didn't like him either.
Didn't his parents own the grocery store?
Yeah, when we left Oklahoma
Pierce.
City, we were tickled pink because she gave us a box of oatmeal cookies. You know, they weren't, they were individual, not wrapped or anything.
Yeah.
And Mother wondered why. You know, she said something's got to be wrong because they don't give away anything. Well, we got on the road to to Tennessee, and we were in Arkansas. And Mother got everything out to eat, and she got that. It was a box of oatmeal cookies about like that. And Mother got those out for lunch. You don't remember it at all.
I don't remember that.
They were full of bugs like you wouldn't believe. You know, we were really looking forward.
That wasn't raisins in them after all.
Oh. Mother said, I knew that old woman was up to something.
Tell how your mom cooked as y'all drove.
He already told me.
How what?
The roast.
Oh, on the manifold, yeah.
What about the nephews?
Already told that too.
Well, I asked you. You said that.
Eddie.
Eddie left you.
Yeah, that's the nostril boy.
Wait, what?
You asked me about the Farkles.
What did I say?
Fanny Farkle.
That's what I meant to say. It's the Farkles. What did I say?
Nephews.
Oh, yeah.
Artie and
Marty.
Marty
It
Farkle.
all runs together after.
And Marty Farkle? Tell us about
Artie
the
and Marty Farkle was Fanny Farkle's.
Wait,
Who's
Artie and Marty Farkle.
Was Fanny Farkle's two twins.
Oh, no. Wait. Fatty Farkle?
Fanny.
Fatty
Fatty Farkle.
They were part of their
He was overweight, no.
Fat right and Fatty Farkle
Fanny Farkle
was the mother.
and Artie and Marty Farkle. Fanny Farkle's two boys.
Be careful, you gonna say something else.
Wayne, is this true?
Email tonight out here.
Fanny Farkle? Well, what's so odd about that? Artie and Marty Farkle?
We just didn't say their names, so. No, but there were others. There was somebody that was.
But Wayne's not
bow-legged.
corroborating.
That what?
That was bow-legged, and you said couldn't hem a hog in a ditch.
Who was that?
That could apply to a lot of people. That's back when rickets was bad. Really, you get rickets and you would get bow-legged. I mean, your bones would.
Yeah.
Rickets.
We all,
Who was
we
it
all
that-
saw it in
Yeah, well, that was,
textbooks.
who was it that couldn't haul? He was so bow-legged he couldn't
Him a hog.
in a ditch. Yeah.
Billy Joe. Larry Lane.
It was a bunch of.
Yeah.
Wait, so the Farkles were real people?
Yeah, Artie and Marty.
Farkle family.
He's like,
Whole family of Farkles.
Where did they live?
Artie, up near Gatlinburg.
now, wasn't there a Faye?
Huh?
Wasn't there a sister named Faye or something?
Well, Fanny Farkle.
Was the mother?
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, but there was a sister too.
Faye Farkle. Artie, Marty, and Faye Farkle and Fanny Farkle were mothers.
And we're not
Say
gonna tell
that.
you their daddy's name.
Frank Farkle.
Bart.
Fanny and Frank.
No, it was Frank. It was Fanny and Frank Farkle.
Alright.
Artie and Marty and Faye Farkle were their kids.
Artie, Marty.
Bart Farkle.
Frank and Fanny Farkle and Artie and Marty and Faye Farkle
Well, how did you know the Farkles?
through their mother and dad.
How'd you know their mother and dad?
Through our mother and dad.
Oh, how did they know them?
I don't know. Through the rest of the Farkles, I guess.
What was your tailor friend's name? The Taylors,
The Taylors over
yeah, we were talking about them coming down here.
Bowman Peach Farm.
Yeah,
Oh, that was Frank Taylor's.
no.
Ray and Faye.
Yeah, they were twins.
Yeah, but what did you guys call them?
Churning chicken.
Yeah.
Churning chicken and,
Yeah, they were
Old man and Margaret.
Yeah.
There was 3 or 4 sets of twins in that family.
Chicken and
Bob
churn was
Wait, did you-
twins.
Yeah.
Did he say
Bob
two or
Noni
three
was the
sets
mama
of
and
twins?
And then there was Frank and Tom.
Well, they were a good family. though.
Yeah, they were. Old man and Margaret, and Churn and chicken. And the two twin boys.
Just so
Well,
you
were
know.
old man and Margaret the parents, or?
No, we went to school with, we went to school with old man and Margaret.
Why did you call him old man?
Well, he looked like an old man.
Yeah, really.
Duh.
Duh. That guy you're talking about, Wallace.
He was shaving when he was 5 years old.
Who is Margaret? Is Margaret a boy?
Chicken married that guy years
Why
ago.
did you call the
He
boy
was talking about Wallace.
chicken and churn.
Worked in the mill.
Did he say it was a
Jason,
family
you're
of 3 sets of
Oh,
twins?
yeah,
Chicken,
Frank
right?
Brooks.
Yeah.
All right, hey, we're confused. You're gonna have to start back.
Who is
Old
Margaret?
man was one of your classmates.
Yeah.
Old man and
Who's Margaret?
He had a twin?
that's his twin sister.
Oh,
twin
her name is
sister.
See, I
really
thought they were the
Margaret.
parents.
That was his sister who was his
Okay.
twin.
So chicken and churn were their sisters too. Or their
Yeah,
brothers
twin
too.
sister. Yeah.
Wait, chicken's a girl? Chicken and churn were girls?
No, chicken and churn. Churn was the boy. Chicken was the daughter.
Yeah, they had
They were
2
twins.
sets of twins that were male and female.
Okay, so wait, Margaret and old man were a set of twins,
Yeah.
and their siblings, Chicken
We're
and Churn,
twins.
We're
were
also
a
twins.
boy and girl
Twins.
set of twins also.
And I thought I was in love with chicken.
In love with chicken.
Yeah.
Why did you think you were in love with
Old
her?
man.
What
She
happened?
was cute.
Oh.
I thought I was
She
in
was a
love with
cute little chicken.
Well, when you call her chicken, it makes me
Wait,
think that
wait,
that's an ugly woman.
Wait, really?
No, chicken.
Chicken was good looking.
Yeah.
But I'm
She was
confused. I
cute.
never know if you're talking about a nickname or a real name.
Well, we don't know the real name, but that's not the real name.
Ray and Faye.
Yeah, Ray and
Chicken
Faye.
and churn.
I think I'm right.
That was chicken and churn. And Margaret and, did I know old man's name?
Margaret.
I know, old man.
Ray.
Why do you call him that man? He looks like
Ray and Faye was chicken and churn.
Well, they had about enough of rhyming names.
Old man and Margaret. I don't know if I knew his name.
That's what Rachel should know.
There was 3 or 4 sets of twins. At least 3, because they had 2 boys
Chicken
last.
and churn. Or fat right.
Who was it got put off the school bus over at Bowman?
Or Harry and Marty.
Ronnie?
Ronnie said he got put off over there. I don't remember why. Hubert's the one that, when the bus got stuck in that mud hole down there by the Indian Mound, Hubert's the one that stepped in the quicksand. He went outside.
Hubert, he had a time.
That's when Dad came over there, Ronnie's story, he came over there, that old American, that old Army Jeep we had, didn't he?
Motorcycle Brown Ellis. It may have been.
Yeah. Anyway, he said Dad come over and pull the bus out. But you know, all that mud had washed down that hollow and settled right down in that little valley by the Indian Mound. And Focham didn't know that it was a mud hole.
Yeah.
Focham Goddard. Is that her name?
Focham was the bus driver.
Focham Palmer.
Oh, who's Focham Goddard?
Ain't no one of those 2 Fochums.
There wasn't but one Focham. What was his? He was our school bus driver.
I thought that was Fortune Goddard.
How did he make you on the head when you didn't, what did he say when y'all didn't behave on the school bus?
That was Aunt Bloss, Aunt Doshi.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was-
no, Fotchum would point at
He
his
had that
mirror.
crooked finger, he'd point in the mirror.
I'll port you in the morning instead of report. It was port.
He's really pointing at
I'll
himself.
port you in the morning. He would. He'd say, I'll port you in the morning. And, you know, it wasn't but 15 kids in the bus. And he'd point at his
you know
mirror,
what?
rear view
He
mirror.
wouldn't forget to port you.
No, he'd walk you to the altar. He'd know who he's talking to.
Yeah.
Well, what about Dosha?
Oh, that's the way Aunt Dosha, you remember that finger she
Oh,
had?
yeah, there's
It'd
like,
been cut off long about there.
yeah.
And the way she would,
She had part of a fingernail left, didn't she? That was so
I don't,
sharp.
anyway, she would correct you one time. And if you did it again,
You didn't,
boy, you caught it right between the eyes.
You
It
don't
was a
get it.
stub finger. I mean,
you'd only get it one time.
oh, it hurt.
Nub you right in the forehead.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That may be one of our problems.
Very well make it.
We didn't like for her to babysit us.
Imagine not. Constant
But
worry
she
about
wasn't
being nubbed in the
mean. I mean,
forehead.
she wasn't mean. She just
No.
you didn't get away with it.
Discipline.
Do you want your parents to drive
Yeah.
the car down here?
Well, when Ronnie was here last, he was talking about Dosha.
I assume so.
And he said she had a
Yeah,
nubby
and
little
a-
finger and
and
the
a
fingernail
toothbrush,
grew
yeah.
down over the end of it.
Well, that's
Bring
something.
it to
Curled
your
down over the end.
I
of
never
it.
inspected the finger because I always caught it between the eyes.
Well, what was it he said? I was writing notes that day. Aunt Dosha had a stub finger with the nail grown turned over the end. She would thump your forehead, make you hurt, is what he said. Her way of correction. Very loving, caring person,
Yeah.
gentle.
She would gently knock your head off.
I thought that was funny. She would make you hurt. Very loving, caring person, gentle.
She didn't want you to think bad, man.
But we all remember that crooked finger.
She didn't want you to mistake her kindness for weakness, did she?
See, Dad's family, what I remember about them, all of them are Italian looking, but Grant. And he was light skinned and blonde headed, and the rest of them were, they look Italian, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, y'all know Aunt Flossie, and how she is.
Jewish.
Jewish.
Well, Jewish, yeah. And growing up, I judged Aunt Flossie and Aunt Doshi and all of them, even Daddy, by their looks. They just looked mean. I mean, all of them black-eyed and dark-skinned or tan looking and black-headed, and they could look a hole through you. You know, they didn't have to say a word. They'd whip you with their eyes, is what I remember. And I remember them being the meanest aunts and uncles that ever lived. But I remembered it as a 6-year-old, 5 or 6 year old. And those memories, I've learned, stays with you. You can remember something from childhood. And I've gone back and questioned my memories on a lot of things that I